of... Well, it could be the start of something big. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the start of something small. Hey. So, yeah, welcome back to episode 2. I don't know why the stutters, but sometimes it's... oh shit. Sometimes it's only a stutter. Oh shit. Should've saw that coming. Like I did, that's why I fucking ran and hid. I don't know why the stutters, but like, you know. This game is like a fucking, you know. This game is basically you know, it's degrading. It's kind of a given. But is I really on render distance like full? Fancy. Yeah, I don't remember setting those settings to be set like that. But you know, who cares what I think? Of course, that's like the theme of this, but anyway, I hope you're doing okay. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't. But like, hey man, what's up? I don't know. Like, sorry. I've been thinking about doing this for like over a month. And somehow I'm still late. But you know, episode 3, I'm sure it'll be better. Fucking YouTube, you know. You know, I gotta say, something that bothers the shit out of me is when you go look for a YouTube video and then it's just gone. Especially if it's one that you've known for literally like 10 fucking years plus. I had that happen to me like... Usually I have that happen to me like once every month or couple of months. And it really, you know, because I'm like chronically on the internet, I guess, so it really bothers the shit out of me, and it like puts me in a bad mood. It puts me in a weird mood for like the rest of the day. Sometimes it can even like extend. Be thinking about it. But today that just happened to me like 3 times. All within a few hours. People love deleting their shit, huh? I guess like in a way, it's like people, I think with that, it's like, especially on the internet, it's like, it's sensible, right? Pretty much. Because it's like, first of all, one person's like whatever is another person's whatever. You know, like it's easily undervalued. Right? Oh, I can't do that, bro. I think I'm already making more progress than I did in episode 1. Like, as a whole. I'm just in a hole. Might be kind of cool to find a place like this, you know? Settle down. Fucking live. And then die. Yeah, so episode 2, we made it. I think I was checking episode 1 because I wanted to see what world it was, because I don't know. So I could go in the same world, not that it matters, honestly, what I'd choose to do with this. This is just kind of a joke, or something. Oops. I haven't played this game in like, oh shit, really? Damn. I don't know why, I thought I couldn't get back up. No. Is it this way? I didn't... Dude, I'm already at the Get Lost episode. The one where Kevin fucking... Okay. Let's see, we got a little wood. Yeah, I must have been saving it. We've been watching this show called The Middle. And bro, that show's trying way too hard to be the Wonder Years. But I like it, it's great, you know? Wow. This is not exactly how I wanted this to go, but this, you know, that's not the kind of thing in my life anymore, you know what I mean? Like, go how, go why. Like, I'm happy with it. Well, the thing is that's why I said I've been thinking about doing this for like a month, over a month. And I'm still almost like, I almost forgot, and then the moment I finally am doing it, I'm not in a good mood. So it's like it's weird, but it's interesting. Like, it makes for an interesting dynamic. Like, I'm gonna look back on this someday. Probably, Lord knows I don't for most of my shit, but occasionally I come back to a random video and I'll be able to like, I'll at least know what I was thinking about. Probably. But like, funny enough, I remember when I recorded the first episode of this, I was also having a bad day or whatever. Of course, I don't think I had a bad day. I mean, now I am. Oh, I didn't even make the fucking shit. I remember what that was about. Which is weird, because I don't think it's like something. I mean, maybe the fact that I made the video, right, makes it something that I remember. Obvious shit. And I didn't even need the wood. I'm wasting wood out here. There's been a lot of bullshit happening actually in that regard. Like, one of my favorite albums just got removed off of Spotify and replaced with essentially a worse version of the same album. with like songs removed and shit. If you know, you know. Favorite YouTube videos getting deleted. Someone told me, 2 people told me about an update to Toontown that apparently makes the game shit. I guess they removed, they like limited the foghorns and they did this big update or whatever, and it's like, I don't know. But you know what? I'll probably still play Toontown Rewritten, I guess. And you know, it's funny, like, I haven't made episodes on it in a long time, and a little recently I thought to myself, like, shit, like, after I stopped knowing Chaz, I just stopped making episodes. Wonder if that was, of course that's not true, but that's the thought that I had. Or like, you know, no part of that I don't think is true, but that's the like quick thought that I had in that moment, and I was like, I wouldn't mind making a tune ep, and I'm sure I still will. Because even though everything wants to like reinvent itself and replace itself, I'm cool with not doing that and just staying like staying me. And like, I don't know how to say this in a way that matters. Doesn't really matter, but you know, look, hey, if you're ever concerned about my videos being removed, you should be a little concerned, because YouTube might just do it for me. But I'll never. It's very, very unlikely that I'll ever private, delete, unlist. I mean, unlist maybe. That's very circumstantial. But like, none of the videos on this channel will ever go. Pretty much, even if they do go, like unlisted, they might be part of like a playlist so you can access them. And I'm just saying, like, again, that's circumstance. Like, I don't think that'll happen, but I mean, there could be a video where it just might feel like right to do that. I don't know. Yeah, weird. I mean, I'm thinking someone was ranting to me about the update last night, and the whole time I was just thinking, man, never thought I would miss Toontown Infinite again, but I do. I remember when Toontown Infinite came out, and it was like, it was like leagues ahead of anything Rewritten was even trying to be at that point. But then, like, when Rewritten finally came out, a bunch of people jumped ship, and then Infinite went through this whole drama thing, I guess. I don't even know what. And then just disappeared. But it's like, man, what I want to give for the actual original Toontown experience. Like, I don't get it. Toontown Rewritten was just Toontown for the longest time, until the field offices thing started to come about. And it was like, that was one of the main catalyzing moments where it's like, okay, we're just gonna be like our own game at this point. And it's like, well, dude, what's the point? Like, every fucking other server does that. Why can't you just be the one that sticks to your guns and keeps it tuned down? Operation Betamax or whatever, you know, like, they have that, and honestly, I don't even think too many people play it compared to Rewritten. So it's like, why are you trying to jump to that? So, you know, it's just, it's literally just like, that's, honestly, it's just the mindset of people, I guess. People are always trying to, like, fuck with shit. And then, you know, like, you know, all this shit I'm like complaining about is just like, somebody will just say, well, you know, that's change, that's life. And it's like, yeah. I mean, I remember one time my girlfriend at the time said something like, or I like change and you don't. And when she said that, I just like sat there and I was just like looking at that message and I was just like, damn, she likes change? What? Sorry. I didn't even really, I guess I didn't even put that together about her or whatever. Became pretty evident at some point, but other than her spewing it. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be that. I don't know what's up with that, you know, I don't know how I became like a hermit type character where I just like things the way they are. It's a lot of this, just the, like, I don't feel like I think like that. Like, why can't things just be the way they are? I guess I do, but not in that sentence, not in that phrasing. It's always more complex. It's like I'm asking individual specific questions about why something is being altered. Why Toontown? Why now? Why can't it just be what it was? But like people have this almost like this need to constantly be pushing shit. And in my mind it's like trying to fix shit that's not broken. Minecraft, I mean, I knew as soon as I clicked on the app, I knew that like it was gonna be annoying to launch it up, and sure enough, I had to log into my Monster Cat account, and I don't know I don't pay attention to Microsoft account. I don't give a fuck about Microsoft. You know, I got an email. I have like 10. I don't use Microsoft or any of their shit. I just use their operating system that is fucking subpar in itself. And trying to goat me into using the next broken ass one. And so you know, I logged into the thing, and well, the first thing I did when I launched Minecraft, it launched the launcher, and then it basically immediately gave me like a red message saying like, trying to log in using your other account, like, so it's already trying to confuse me because, you know, it's basically just gonna tell me what I already know, which is essentially that the Microsoft account and Mojang account got merged. In which I already did that, you know, but it's still trying to tell me and confuse me. So then in the top right it said like restart the launcher to update it, and I'm like, what? Why should I have? Okay, that's weird, but okay. So I did it, and then it started updating, and now the launcher looks completely different, but the red fucking message that's confusing is still there. That tells me to click on a browser link that opens up the browser to explain something that I already know. That is useless information. But I also know why it's that get it. But I think it's stupid. And why, honestly, why do I need to use my fucking Xbox One account now to play Minecraft? And how come I have to log into my dumbass Microsoft account every time I want to play Minecraft? That's retarded. Yeah, I didn't ask for that. But I guess I did when I clicked on the game and I knew that it was gonna happen. So that's what happens. Honestly, if you let shit sit for long enough, it just disappears. And that's literally just, I mean, come on. It's so funny too, because it's like, I'm the type of dude, or at least I used to be, sort of, to preach to people about stuff like that. It's like the ideas of entropy and turbulence. It's like, yeah, dude, It's life, shit changes, it does that. Get over it. But it's like, I can't. It still bothers the fucking shit out of me. When I have shit that works, or like a video that I like, and then the world just snatches it away from me. And it becomes all about 36. You know, it's all about why do you need to keep a photo of it? Just remember it. Just remember it. And it's like, even saying that to myself is just never enough. It's a nice thought though. I'm sure I'll try, that'll be end up being my life goal, is to master that phrase. Sorry, I'm like this. I'm trying to find something to do in this cave. I got nothing. I'm doing the melon run. But I started mining, but now I'm just trying to find where that was. I don't think I need to be all the way over there to do it. But I want to be. Sigh of relief. Spiffy's videos will never be removed. Oh yeah, this, okay, so there's something over here. I don't know, man, it's like, it doesn't even matter. It's true. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff, everything is just, everything's always breaking down. Or, you know, rotting, deteriorating. Corroding. Games do that a lot. And you know what? I think it's actually about the fact that people have over time developed more control about how their games can be received and perceived. That sounds like an inherent issue, right? But at the same time, it's just like, if you stack it up against the concept of entropy, it's like, that's just a pretty way of thinking about it. It's like, oh, it's because, you know, Fortnite can release an update and change their whole game and turn it black. Or only make it so that black people can play. Black dots on the coal. But, you know, saying that, even though it's true, it's like I said, it's just dressing up just the fact of entropy, and like that everything's breaking down. Like, in a way, it's a progression, of course, right? It's an evolvement. But, you know, with computers, it's really, that's what it is. I think that's my main struggle, honestly, is that, like, in life, I'm sure, like, if I was walking around streets and stuff, it would bother me probably just the same, but, like, I think it's just the internet, man. It's the internet and computers that bother me the most. Like, I hate it. I hate the internet, dude. Like, I hate the way that shit just disappears. Shit that you value, that's just digital, and you come to think of, like, all these weird, you almost develop the thought of, like, geez, when I was a kid, none of this shit mattered as much, and it was just like, how could you even be sentimental about some digitized screen artifact? Who gives a fuck? So it probably would have sounded silly to me even as a kid. Even as a kid who literally would cry about spilled milk. You know? But it's like everything's just breaking down. And the internet is like so... I wasn't even around per se for like maybe I was sort of around for like I guess a quote golden age of the internet, but like I don't totally feel that way. I just feel like definitely the way it was a lot better than the way it is now. I mean, obviously like tech and capability is better, but like with that stuff, how is it that it only ends up giving us more limitations, obstructions, inhibitions? So anyway, happy 2 years later. This is May 29th. I think I put this episode last out today 2 years ago. I was pissed off in that one too, I think. Yep. I don't know what is going on with this channel. The truth is, I'm really not thinking about it. Because it's almost like when I'm not completely miserable, I have nothing to talk about. Sometimes I get that way. Like, I'm a lot more interested in probably just playing Minecraft than I am making a video about it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I think you know what I mean. Like, I'd sooner... because I spent like the last year of my life. Yeah, we could say year. It's the last year of my life basically being the worst year of my life. Which is like, that's a dramatic like high school girl thing to say, I guess. But like, you know, it surprises me too. You know, I never thought I'd have a year worse than like some of my teen memories that I can think back to. I didn't think that I'd be going deeper into this cave. I wonder if I started this world before the cave update. Probably. Shit, our fucking bread is ready. Here, I guess I can start smelting this melt. Episode 4, we might have a bed. But hey, maybe I'll hop on the Toontown for the old sake of whatever and do it vid, or... I've thought about doing like a live stream on this channel, or maybe like my main channel. Because like my main channel that would just be funny. Because it's like, I can't even imagine if people would show up, and if they did, they would all just be like passerbys. But you know, like every time I'm recording a vid, at some point in the video I'm thinking to myself, man, why don't I do this more often? It's nice. And then once the video's over and I have to like fucking put it in the editor and trim it up and maybe do one or two other things to it and then wait forever for the fucking render and then upload it and remember what weird obscure ass title I was gonna use if I had one. Spend the most time thinking about the title, I think, which is actually hilarious, because I think if you look at a lot of my titles, they look probably like I just shit them out in the moment, but it's funny, I actually don't. I write a lot of things down, so naturally I write a lot of things down in my head. And I already forgot, like, I've been thinking about the title of this video for like over a month, but as of right now, it eludes me. Thanks for hanging out, honestly. I've been saying that a lot lately, because, you know, I've been streaming. I don't know why I said I was in the worst state of my life. Oh, yeah, because, like... Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about the video making You know, it used to be this kind of joke thing where it was like whenever I'm in a bad place type beat, I would make a video on this channel. Maybe I'd talk about it or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'd just like hint at it or maybe I'd just be talking. Sounding all miserable. But the last amount of time that I haven't been making videos, I mean, I could say what I've been doing, but it wouldn't be very useful to me or anyone to say it. It's not really anything I want to talk about. But it's been weird times, man. It's been weird times. Super dark times. Yep. I mean, lots happened since 2 years ago. Also kind of nothing. That's what I've actually noticed. This is the second 2-year video I've done. I did another one like a month ago. And I think when I was watching back that video that I did there was an Osu video I did on my channel like 2 years ago, and I don't know, I just thought of it randomly, and then I went to one of my YouTube channels where it's uploaded, and I looked at it, and it said, you know, 2 years ago, and I was like, oh shit, that's coming up like in a few days. That's weird. And so when I was watching the video back just to get like a feel, I was watching some of the video back just to get like a feel for the vibe. And I was thinking to myself, wow, that's crazy that, you know, usually when I look back at my videos, it feels like this major evolution from that. And it's like, wow, my mind's not even in that place anymore at all. I don't even know what I would have been thinking about. But in this one, I looked at the video I was watching, and I was just thinking, man, literally nothing has changed for once. Like, I can't find a difference in myself 2 years ago. It's very, very much at a standstill. And it's also weird, just like certain things I could tell were in place already, like certain things were in motion that still sort of like follow me around now. Or at least, you know, at the time of the recording of episode 2. Luckily, that's funnily enough, I mean, 2 years, but like, luckily that's kind of not the case for this video. Like, I can remember pretty solidly what I was upset about or just what was going on in my life 2 years ago for this prequel. And luckily, I think I'm about out of that hole. That was an interesting time. In fact, I didn't really watch back this one. I'm just going for it. And I'm gonna upload it today, I guess. 30 minutes of talking about the internet. Sup. But hey, I miss this, man. And I wish I had a nice Toontown to play that wouldn't fuck itself up. I wish I had something that I could like keep. But it seems like no matter what, everything's just falling away. And it's almost like maybe I'll just be fucking better off if I just start embracing that and really stop like... Usually I practice what I preach too, you know, usually I'm very good at that, but with this, I'm very not, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm always thinking about how shit's breaking down, but I'm never like... I guess maybe I'm just of the mind that it's like... I've always known these things, but I never enjoy or feel comfortable with like embracing or accepting them. I like hating on it. I like hating on life. Hey, if you're watching this, you know, like, fucking good for you, dude. Hope it all works out. Oh shit. You know what else I got? I'm trying not to make this one long, so because you know, I get a little sick of the theater. You know, that's probably plays into the other no videos deal. Is like, yeah, you know, I'm sick of just like turning on the fucking tube and throwing on the old red light and then just putting on this like, you know, I'm not really putting anything on, but it's like how many sob stories or some shit, you know? Fuck that. It's like I think I just learned to detach myself and just go be miserable alone. Whereas for a time I was like, I'm not gonna say I was flocking to this channel as like some kind of cope. I wouldn't agree with that statement, but I would say that I was just happening to make videos during those times quite a bit, and I just stopped doing it. You get this feeling though. I mean, it's a weird feeling. It's like a good feeling making a video. I mean, it's nice, and I just like this whole time. It's actually kind of cheering me up a little, and it's like making me think of all these like, oh man, I should do this more. I don't know why I don't do this more, and I'm like thinking, I want to play some other games. I get all these ideas. I'm sure by the time I upload this, that'll all be like down the drain. And it's kind of amazing how that works, you know? It's amazing how you can just forget what you tell yourself. And sometimes you can even pretend it didn't happen. And fucking kudos to you if you do. But yeah, man. Hope you're doing well. I mean, what's your favorite record? If you were gonna buy a vinyl, which one? Like, what do you think? Like, what record do you think is a must-have for vinyl? Or like, just what do you think is a good record that it would just be good to have it on vinyl, or it would sound good on vinyl? Let me know. If you don't, I'm not gonna be surprised about it, but fuck it. Fuck yeah. There's that an idea there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, that's about all I can do. I already went way too fucking long, but you know what? I mean, that is something I've thought about a lot sometimes is like, how do you not do a long video and somehow make it all work? I feel like, for me, Let's Plays have to be somewhat long form. It just doesn't feel like I record until I feel sucky. Basically, I record until I feel like I can't anymore. So it's like, I'd rather do that. I'm not gonna I don't like cutting myself off, especially if I'm in the middle of a thought. That's gonna take a while to like marinate out. But like, I'm okay to do it right now, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I hope you're doing okay, whoever you are, wherever you are. Yeah. Like, obviously I want to talk about the channel and stuff, but it's like, just let it speak for itself, I guess, if anything. One steak left. Episode 3 on the way someday. Have a good day.